Is LIN-AY song.
Good evening, LIN-AY sang Kawayan. We got a fishbowl right here. And you may choose your question. You have chosen question
Number 9.
Number 9. And number 9 is from the Vice Governor's Office. Okay?
Yeah, we actually have the question at the back.
That is the question from the Vice Governor's Office. I'll be reading the question twice. Your question is, education is key to many social improvements. What educational goals would you focus on to drive change to your community? Again, education is key to many social improvements. What educational goals would you focus on to drive change to your community?
I believe one educational goal, and the most important educational goal of all, is access to quality education. Because how would our children, how would our youth be able to achieve their own educational goals without having access to these wonderful and creative learning systems that the educational sectors and the teachers have given for them? Which is why, given the chance you have one educational goal to be given focus on, that would be the educational access to quality education. And I believe our government is doing its best to really push forth educational access. Thank you.
Thank you. Apenas. And the question is, in this day and age of social media, who do you think among the three has the most powerful voice in influencing others? A beauty queen, a TikTok influencer, or a politician? Again, in this day and age of social media, who do you think among the three has the most powerful voice in influencing others? A beauty queen, a TikTok influencer, or a politician?
As a beauty queen, I think the most influential is, of course, a beauty queen. Because joining beauty pageants, I utilize social media to know what is right. And one thing that I've learned is that the most important sale in your life is to sell yourself to yourself. And it's a reminder to beauty queens that at the end of the day, the biggest and toughest critic that we have is ourselves. It's the same influence I bring in LIN-AY sang NEGROS, that in order for me to showcase my potential with the help of the amazing people around me, is a woman who believes in herself first. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Could advocate for a cause that is in line with the Avance Negrense vision, what would it be and why?
If I could advocate for a cause that is in line with the Avance Negrense, it would be the welfare of our Negrense farmers. All we know that our Negrense farmer is the backbone of our province, the one who sustenance in Negros Occidental. And as a babae Negrosanon, I want to give their access to technologies, resources, and fair market shares. Because ang aton manaan na kabuhi para sa aton mga mangunguma. Madam, magiging salamat.
And she has chosen question number 1. And this is from Kata Figueroa Jr. Easy question for some, but this is complicated. When do you say no? That's simple. Again, the question is, when do you say no?
I do believe that each and every one of us are entitled to our own boundaries. And I believe it is time to say no when those boundaries are at stake. And with that, I encourage everyone to know your boundaries, know where you start, where you stand. Because at the end of the day, it is us, it is ourselves that we represent and not other people. Thank you.
Thank you. 7. And this is coming from Ann Collis. The question goes, what qualities do you think a modern leader should possess, and how do you demonstrate these qualities in your daily life? Again, what qualities do you think a modern leader should possess, and how do you demonstrate these qualities in your daily life?
Our society faces plenty of problems, and I think that our leader should be someone who actually listens to the people. Because what we speak and what we stand for means nothing at the end of the day if our leaders would never listen to what us would always say. And I think as a LIN-AY sang NEGROS, I believe that, and as an advocate for mental health, I think that this is the best time to insert my advocacy, because I want the leaders right now to know how important it is to give importance to a person's mental health. And I think that this stigma should be ended for a better and progressive Negros Occidental. Thank you.
Thank you. 4, and this question comes from Blanche Marie Brown Agbayani. The question goes, for you, what is the difference between a mistake and failure? Again, for you, what is the difference between a mistake and failure? Are you ready to answer? Okay.
There is mistake when you try, but there is failure when you do not try. I remember in the festival costume, I fell down. It was not a failure, but rather a mistake. And I hope that everyone gets to see this message, that regardless of what we are as a person, regardless of what we have experienced in life, as long as we are trying, as long as we keep on continuing, then there is no failure, as long as we are learning. Probinsya ng Negros Occidental, maayong gabi.
Number 2. And this is coming from one of my favorite chinitos. Oh, sorry, Cherry Atilano. Cherry asks, if you could change one non-physical thing about yourself, what would it be? If you could change one non-physical thing about yourself, what would it be?
I believe if I would be given a chance to change one non-physical thing about myself, it would be my hesitations to fail when I try to reach my dreams. I believe that when it comes to reaching our dreams, we should take all the risks, because regardless of the possibilities of the failures that we have, as long as we try, as long as we do something, we will achieve the dreams that we have. And especially at this time, there's a lot of criticisms and bashings that I receive. But I believe in myself, I believe in my dream, and I know that I will achieve every dream that I have, regardless of the hesitations. Because I believe in myself. I am me, and I am a proud Kaban-Kalanon. Thank you.
Oh, from my favorite chinito. One of my favorites, Randy C. The question is, what is your motivation for the crown? Are you competing to win, or are you afraid to lose? Again, Randy asks, what is your motivation for the crown? Are you competing to win, or are you afraid to lose? You can answer now.
I do believe that no person can measure the amount of effort and everything that I've been through just to be on this stage. But I would rather win the hearts of Negrenses, because I do believe that I want to be known for my essence rather than just my title. I do believe that I want to be an inspiration to each and everyone, may it be to different forms of life. Because I know that I want to be a symbol of hope, empowerment, and I am proud to say that I am a proud babaeng Negrosanon, Abanse Negrense.
Chosen, question number 8. Question number 8 is from the governor's office. And Gov Bong asks you, would you rather win tonight's crown or the hearts of Negrenses? Again, the question is, would you rather win tonight's crown or the hearts of Negrenses?
If I were to choose between the two, I would rather win the heart of the Negrenses, because I stand here not only to represent, but I want to become an ideal babaeng Negrosanon. And to become a babaeng Negrosanon, she has to have the power to influence the people around her, to uplift the unheard voices, and make a meaningful difference towards the life of others. Because I strongly believe that a true queen is not measured by the crown on her head or the sash across her shoulder, but rather it is through the values that she shares that create a difference towards the lives of people. Thank you so much.
And the question is, social networking is one of the most active activities in the country. How can you encourage social media users to use this platform for good? Again, social networking is one of the most active activities in the country. How can you encourage social media users to use this platform for good?
One of the projects in the Ambanse Negrense Development Plan is to encourage safety and security for all Negrosanons. And I believe that we should encourage and we should exercise social networking as well while practicing safety and security, because now cybercrime is relevant in our country, especially
the teens and children are experiencing this one. So as Negrosanos, let us encourage, and I will do that. And I will use this platform to encourage each and every one of you using social media as well to be a productive and good Negrosanos. Maraming salamat, kabayong gabi.
Thank you.